Hi! I'm eating a muffin because I'm hungry and I don't really need any other reason other than that. Today's topic is paranormal stuff, like, ghosts and witches and souls have come up once or twice, along with aliens. So really anything classified as paranormal is acceptable to talk about. So I thought I would start off with ghosts and work my way towards the more scientific. Just to rid you all of the terrible suspense that I know you all must be feeling at the moment, I do believe in ghosts. Mainly for the reason that Iris doesn't. Iris says she doesn't believe in ghosts because she's never really had any personal experiences, but I for one have had a few paranormal experiences. I'm not talking about the kind of, oh, my guitar fell over, it must be a ghost kind of situation. I'm talking about proper creepy people shit, which I won't go into detail with, to be honest, because it would probably just bore you and half of you would think I was crazy. Another reason I kind of believe in ghosts is just because, like John said, it's very hard for me to imagine me just stopping. Like, I'm aware I will die at some point, but I'm assuming there's got to be something after that, because I can't just die. That doesn't work. Where do I go? What do I think about? I can't be thinking because I've stopped, but then I'm always thinking. Even when you're asleep you're thinking, and that just kind of confuses me to the point where my brain wants to explode. It's like this bit of muffin, this little bit of muffin, which is by the way my last bit of muffin. So this is the muffin, and the muffin's like, cool, I'm alive and I'm happy and I'm thinking, and even when I'm not asleep, even when I'm not awake, I'm thinking, and like I'm dreaming and I'm thinking, and then the muffin dies. The muffin doesn't just stop existing. The muffin doesn't just stop. Right now it's going down my esophagus on the way to my stomach to be digested and turned into poop. Nothing else just stops being, so why should all our conscious and our personality? It's actually one of the reasons I like biology so much, particularly the brain. Oh, I love learning about the brain and all, how it makes memories and how it remembers things and how it has the kind of limited capacity for stuff to put in it, but you just can't all remember it all at once. And I think, I wonder where it all goes, and it confuses me greatly. Because like John, I do actually believe that we all have a soul. Personally, I think it's all over us. I don't think it's in here or in there, but I think it's just all in us and out of us and all over the place. I think it's who we are as a person and what defines us as us. And like, if there was someone that looked exactly like me but acted differently, you could tell which one was Declan because he would act differently. Interesting fact, you may or may not know, a soul is actually defined as a non-corporeal representation of one's inner self. So these are some big words for you on a Friday. Enjoy those. Then again, I'm not entirely sure, because there is that matter of humans have a very hard time comprehending nothing. The concept of nothing is... It's like in first year chemistry when they're explaining the model of the atom to you, and the atom has like the nucleus and the electrons that orbit it, and the chemistry teacher always asks, what is in between the electrons and the nucleus? And the pupils will obviously all say, oh, it's air, but it's not. In between the nucleus and the proton and the electron is nothing. I don't really have words for that. Interesting fact number 2, if you like zoomed in on an atom, if the atom was like the size of a football field, the nucleus would be a pinhead in the middle of the football field, and the electrons would orbit around the outside of the football field, which is pretty mind-blowing if you think about it. We are mostly nothing. Like, literally, probably 99.999% of us are nothing. And then you think, well, that nothing is an awful lot of space, so if you condense every human down to the point where there is no nothing in between the nucleus of an atom, of their atoms, and the electron, if you can get it down to the electrons and the neutrons are all touching each other and all the atoms are squeezed together, every human being on the planet would fit into the size of a sugar cube, which Finnick would then lick suggestively. Just getting a bit out of my depth here, I'm getting a bit out of my scientific knowledge here, so I'm going to go before I confuse myself. Bye!